Greetings, fellow YouTubers. September 15th, 2013. I'd like to bring your attention to some information that I've been presenting over the last 3 years. I've done a lot of data log, and I've also done a lot of prediction, and along the lines, verification of these predictions have more or less occurred as expected. I've been using a forum to use as a place to get some publicity, and at one point had over 30,000 views. A new moderator came along and deleted most of the information out of all of the posts. 3 years worth of data and prediction. More or less what was said was I could predict a great earthquake fairly accurately. And in 2011, I hit that great earthquake within 24 hours of making the prediction. In 2012, I hit that earthquake within 19 days of the prediction. And in 2013, I hit it exactly on the 45th day of the prediction. I managed to associate the great earthquake with external forces placed on the Earth's axis. What this says to me for 2014, that we should see a similar result early July to mid-July 2014. Kepler's law had suggested that you would have an equal amount of distance traveled on each side and an equal amount of time. This would place the first great quake, which was in 2010, right about January 17th. On February 5th, not a few days later, we had the solar poles flip on the sun, and that was a very dramatic effect because they literally flipped over. You could actually see the sun move 1/4 of a turn to the left. So, with that said, the pictures were deleted from NASA and no longer can be found except through some of my videos, which I've managed to capture them as they occurred. I was a very intent observer. We came to the formula that there was precession happening in 2010. This was verified by telescopes that would not track specific star like they should, because the program was now altered. Therefore, if you don't make an update, you don't get the accurate measurement and accurate reading. So we didn't make the update. It was about 150 yards off. We've attributed it to precession. And then it dawned on me to attribute it to a second sun. I had said there must be a cause, and the owner of the telescope had disagreed with me about being a second sun. It turns out, nonetheless, that night he was on his telescope before sunset and asked the telescope itself to track the sun. As he was doing so, he made the discovery in 24 hours of the proposition that there was indeed a second sun.